Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you a few very simple exercises, strengthening exercises which can also help you to maintain your endurance level during this period of confinement, in which it's very important that we keep moving, that we keep our physical shape in a good state. So simple, because we also need very little tools. The only tools that you actually need is a wall, your own body, your own muscles, and eventually a few more tools that you can use, or simple bottles of water. I have here a bottle of water of 2 liters and one a little bit heavier, 5 liters. So depending on your own strength, you can choose what you will go for these exercises. The exercises that I will show you, they are gainage exercises. So basically we will get into a certain position and we will try to maintain that position for, let's say, half a minute, 1 minute and a half, for as long as you can maintain it. So very important is too that we will try to work on different angles for every exercise, different angles, so that our range of motion for the muscle groups which are working is also working completely. So let's start with the simplest one. We'll go into wall sit and we start in a pretty easy position where the knees are not yet 90 degrees bent. So you can see I'm sitting quite high, my posture is quite high, which makes this position rather easy to maintain. This you can keep for half a minute or a minute. Now I would suggest that definitely in the beginning you try with half a minute, and after half a minute you switch to the next position in range of motion. So you go lower, you go a little bit lower, and you work different muscles or the same muscles but in a different way. And again you stay here for half a minute. You try to keep the back correctly close to the wall, nice posture, you look straight in front of you, and you maintain. You will slowly but surely feel that burning tension in your legs, and after another half a minute you can go a little bit lower until you reach 90 degrees with the knees, and you maintain the same position. Voila! This is the first basic position that we will do in this series. Now, a next position that we can try to do is to also involve the calf muscles in this exercise. So, what we will try to do to achieve that, we will again sit in the same ball sit position, but now instead of placing the feet flat on the floor, we will lift the heels and stay in that position. Again, maybe 30 seconds now will be a bit much. You can try with 20 seconds the first time, and again the same series as we had previously. You can again go a little bit lower and a little bit lower until you reach 90 degrees. Voila! And in total 1 minute, 1 minute and a half. And that's the second exercise. Again, you work very nicely the quadriceps, but as you lift the heels, you will also work the hamstrings, the calves, gluteus. So it's a more complete exercise for the lower body. Now, we can make it a bit more fun by adding some of our tools. So depending on how strong you are and for what exercise, you can take the 5 or the 2 kilogram liter bottle. And let's say we also want to work a little bit our biceps. We take the bottle of water, and as we go into wall sit, we bring our arms into 90 degrees. Upper arms closely to the upper body, and we make an angle of 90 degrees, and we keep this position for the whole duration of our wall sit. Exactly. So, also when we go more down, you can still remain in the same position. Now, another exercise that you can do where you will involve more your pectoralis, your chest muscle, is you take the bottle in front of you and you can push with your hands the bottle together. So you keep it just slightly in front of you and you push the bottle together, so you will feel this nice tension building up in your chest, and you try to maintain with your legs and with your chest activated. And last but not least, in this option you can also work your shoulders and lift the bottle like this or like this in front of you and activate the shoulders, and you maintain in this position for as long as the wall sit is taking straight in front of you. Voila! This is the first part with the wall sit. Now there is another very nice exercise where we can use the wall as a nice tool, and which is pretty much full body. And for this we will get into a position like we will try to push the wall away from us. One leg in front, another one behind, and you place them more or less shoulder width or a little bit larger, and as soon as you have the good position, you push into the wall. You activate your calves, you activate all the muscles of your lower back. Nice straight position, aligned the back leg with your upper body, and you activate, of course, the triceps. You activate the pectoralis, the chest muscle, and you keep this position 40-50 seconds, something like that, and you change the leg. No break, you continue, you keep pushing. And that's that. When you have finished this series of exercises, you have a pretty full body workout behind you. You have been working your shoulders, your chest, you have been working also abdominals to stay correctly into that wall sit. You have worked your lower body, lower back. You kind of have worked the whole body in just 10-minute workout. So whenever you have a tiny bit of time and you have a wall, you have yourself, and eventually also a bottle of water, you can do this whenever you feel like. I hope you can get started with this, and see you next time for some different workouts. Bye bye.